Alrighty, welcome to Game 3 of the ALCS. I did a little mistake here. I was filling out the Red Sox lineup, and I put David Ortiz at first base, so wanting to be a perfectionist and make sure that he got the DH role, I went to go and change the game and ended up deleting the whole thing, the whole series by accident. Apparently you can do that with one click of just canceling the game for Game 3. It canceled the whole series. So I had to restart the series. Unfortunately, I got the lineups in okay, but it put Kevin Brown as the pitcher for the Yankees, and when it should have been Vasquez, but whatever his name was, I think it was. Yeah, I'm just upset that I did that by accident, but yeah, it's too easy to do that. I think they got to have something to say, you sure you want to do this? It's going to cancel the whole series, but it doesn't have that, but, oh, actually, wait a second. Hold on here. It is Kevin Brown is starting. Okay, so I'm good. So never mind anything I just said there. Anyway, they brought Kevin Brown back for Game 3, so that's good. So we're all good. All right, cool. The only thing we're missing is I had to make this a 5-game series now instead of a best 4 out of 7. So, yeah. So we'll just have to manually do that. That's okay. And I might just, depending upon how the series goes, I might just do a separate video on the total stats. I'll combine the stats I have in the video. If I can find, yeah, I should be able to take them from the YouTube video and then combine them with the rest of the stats for this. So, oh well, live and learn, I guess, with this. But anyway, this is Game 3 of the series, a game which the Red Sox lost 19-8. And to me, this series was the World Series because basically, I think no matter who they faced after this series, they were going to beat pretty much. As they swept the Cardinals in 4 games after this. I think they would have maybe not swept any team, but they definitely had they played their World Series here against the Yankees, definitely, in my opinion. And it's sure the opinion of a lot of people. Anyway, Bronson Arroyo takes the hill. He had a 10-9 record with a 4.03 earned run average, 47 walks, 142 strikeouts, a whip of 1.22. And the lineup for the Yankees: Bernie Williams, the DH, will bat first. Derek Jeter, the shortstop, hits second. Gary Sheffield in right, bats third. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, hits cleanup. Hideki Matsui, the left fielder, hits fifth. Jorge Posada behind the plate hits sixth. John Olerud, the first baseman, seventh. Miguel Cairo at second, eighth, and in center field, Kenny Lofton. So, in a way, I'm kind of glad it did get set this way because I'm pretty sure they did have Vasquez there pitching, starting this game from what I remember, because I remember seeing his name there. But anyway, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Who knows? All right, the defense for the Red Sox behind Arroyo: Ramirez in left, Damon in center, Nixon in right. The infield left to right is Bill Miller, Orlando Cabrera, Mark Bellhorn, and Kevin Millar at first. Behind the plate is the captain, Jason Varitek. Alrighty, so we'll get to the Red Sox line when they get up. So Bernie Williams steps into the box. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what he did in the first 2 games, but if you watch those 2 games, you know what happened. I remember a few details about the game, but which I'll try to share. At least about last game anyway. So the game 1, the Red Sox won 2-0. Game 2, they won 12-2, quite decidedly, handily. In Game 1, it was Kevin Brown against Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling did well until he had to go out with an injury, and he had a 1-day injury, so I think he's back on the regular roster. He's okay now. We didn't put him on the DL or anything because then he wouldn't be eligible for the rest of the series, which wouldn't matter now because it kind of reset things. But anyway, so he'll be back, and that'll be as normal. Well, maybe be back, depending upon how the rest of the series goes. And in game 2 is Pedro Martinez going 8 2/3 innings, almost going the distance. Just Mike Timlin came up for the final out of that game against John Lieber, and John Lieber, Red Sox, pretty much handled him pretty well. Yeah, so that's the lineup there. And this game pretty much was the game that was in which they went down 3-0, and pretty much almost everybody, including me, was like, they're done again. You know the Red Sox from 78, 86, 03, and now 04. It's going to be pretty much the same thing. So, but Game 4 changed the way we look at the Red Sox. Games 4, 5, 6, and 7. And basically, they went on to get 4 championships since then. So I think this was it. The next game especially was a key game in changing that around. But anyway, we're going to try to change it around totally. And here in Game 3. So hopefully the Red Sox can get another win and go up 3-0. But we'll see. All right, so Bernie Williams out to the plate. Derek Jeter in the hole. Williams hit 261 against righty batters. So Arroyo looks in for the sign here at Fenway. Here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch. It's going to be a single. Single to left as Ramirez gets it back in. Derek Jeter had a great game in the last game. He had a home run, and I think he was on base. I think he maybe had 3 hits in the game, at least 3 hits. So he had a fine game last game. So Williams will be held on by Millar. Arroyo looks in for the sign. He has to wind up in the pitch. It's going to be a range check, outfield range check. Drive to the gap in right center. Nixon running over. Dives for it. He's got a 51% chance of getting a hit. And makes a diving catch. So a nice catch by Trott. As Williams hurries back to first. He was already past second. But makes it back to first. So 1 out and 1 on. That definitely would have been extra bases if Nixon didn't make that catch. So Gary Sheffield up to the plate now. He hit 282 against righty pitchers. For the season, he hit 290 with 36 homers and 121 runs batted in. Royal toes the rubber, sets and pitches. And he gets the strikeout. So, strikeout swinging on the wicked curveball. So 2 down now. The runner on first for Alex Rodriguez. 279 against righty pitchers. He hit 286 with 36 homers, 106 runs batted in. 2-2 pitch. It's going to pop out to third. Miller calls for it and makes the catch. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. After a half inning, no score. Alrighty, so your Red Sox lineup. Johnny Damon will lead it off. He had a great game. He started the game off with a 3-run homer in the first, setting the tone for that game, in Game 2. Bats first. Mark Belho on the second baseman will hit second. David Ortiz, the DH, hits cleanup. He had an RBI in Game 1. And Manny Ramirez, the left fielder, bats cleanup. He also had an RBI in Game 1, which was the deciding run there. So Ortiz and Ramirez with RBIs in Game 1. The only Red Sox runs, only runs of the game. Batting fifth, the catcher Jason Varitek. Trot Nixon has moved up to the 6th spot in this game. He had been batting behind Millar, but now he's brought up in the order 1. So he'll bat 6th. Kevin Millar, the first baseman, has moved down to the 7th spot. Bill Miller moved up to the 8th spot from the 9th spot in the first 2 games, hitting 8th. And Orlando Cabrera has moved down to the 9th spot, batting 9th. All right, the defense behind Brown is going to be Matsui, Lofton, and Sheffield in the outfield. The infield left to right is Rodriguez, Jeter, Cairo, and Olerud. And behind the plate, Jorge Posada. So Brown, the loser in game 1, will look in for the sign. Now it's his head, kicks and delivers to Damon. Damon .319 against the righties. 20 homers and 94 runs batted in with a .304 average for the season. And Damon will draw a swing and it'll be a ground ball single. So the Red Sox get the lead runner on. That'll bring up Mark Bellhorn. Bellhorn, .246 against righties. .264 with 17 homers, 82 runs batted in for the season. Here's the pitch as Damon's being held on. And it's a strikeout. So misses the wicked curveball. So to bring up Big Papi, David Ortiz. Ortiz hit .326 against righties. .301 overall. With 41 homers, 139 runs batted in. Ortiz in the box, ready to grip and rip. Damon being held down by Elroy. Brown looks in for the sign. Pitch to the plate. And Ortiz is going to get a hold of one. Drive to left center, racing back at the wall. And it's out of here, over the Green Monster. So David Ortiz hits his first home run of the series, and the Red Sox have a 2-0 lead, just like that. So a good start for the Red Sox. Brown has already given up as many runs as the Red Sox got in game 1. All right, so it'll be Manny Ramirez. Ramirez .309 against righty pitchers. He hit .308 overall, 43 home runs, and 130 runs batted in. And Brown being very careful with Ramirez. Ramirez will draw the walk. So Ramirez will be held on by Olerud. That'll bring up the captain, Jason Varitek. He's been struggling a bit in the series. Showed signs of coming out of it in his later at-bats in Game 2. Varitek .273 against righty pitchers, sorry. .296, 18 homers, 73 runs batted in overall. Pitch to the plate. That's going to be hit into the gap. To left center. Lofton won't get it. It'll go to the wall. Ramirez rounds third, and he'll score. So Ramirez is able to score all the way from first on the RBI double by Jason Varitek, his first RBI of the series. So the Red Sox now lead 3-0. That'll be up Trot Nixon. He hit .336 against righty pitchers. .315 with 6 homers, 23 runs batted in overall in just 149 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Chopping it first. Olerud makes the play against the ground. Covering for the out as Varitek moves to third. Now 2 down. So that'll bring up Kevin Millar, .297 against the righty pitchers. Millar hit .297 overall. With 18 homers, 74 runs batted in. Here's the pitch by Brown. It's going to be a range check, infield range check. Towards third, Rodriguez waits on it. 40% chance of being safe. Fields it, flies the first, and he gets the out. So beats him by a step, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. But the Red Sox score 3, highlighted by the 2-run blast by Big Papi. And it's 3-0 after 1. So Arroyo now with a 3-run lead. He'll face Matsui, Posada, and Olerud. That's a .314 against righty pitchers. .298, 31 long balls, and 108 runs batted in. Arroyo pitches. And that's going to be hitting the left center. That'll be extra bases. Damon's over to cut it off. So he ends up with a stand-up double. So the lead runner is on for the Yankees. Brings up Jorge Posada, 270 against righties. 272 overall with 21 homers, 81 runs batted in. Arroyo looks in for the sign, looks at the runner, kicks and delivers. Full count. Deep drive. So it stays in the park. It ends up being just a high fly as the wind knocked out. A big out there for Arroyo. One down now. Matsui at second still. That'll bring up Arroyo, 261 against righty pitching. He hit 259 with 9 homers, 48 runs batted in, and 425 at bats. Matsui gets his lead. Arroyo looks in for the sign. Ripped on the ground, base hit to center. Matsui will score easily. The RBI single by Arroyo, and the Yankees are on the board. So 3-1 now. That'll bring up Miguel Cairo, 267 against righty pitching. 292 with 6 homers, 42 runs batted in, 360 at bats. Arroyo being held on by Millar at first. Here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch. Oh my goodness. 90% chance of a home run here. Come on. High and deep. And it's going to be a home run as it just clears the green monster. And just like that, the Yankees tie the game at 3. Arroyo left a hanger on that one, and Miguel Cairo did not miss it. 372 feet on that blast. So 3-3 the game, just like that. It's a new ball game now. Kenny Lofton up to the plate now. Just one down. 272 against righty pitching. 275 with 3 homers, 18 runs batted, and 276 at bats. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Cabrera makes the pickup. Guns to first. Millar stretches and has it for the out. So 2 down now for the top of the order. Williams up now. Williams singled his first time up. Pitch by Arroyo. And this time Arroyo gets him for the out. But the Yankees come back with a 3 spot of their own in the top of the second. The game is tied at 3-3, highlighted by the 2-run homer by Miguel Cairo. So number 8 hitter Bill Miller comes to the plate now. 298 against righty pitching. He hit 283 with 12 homers, 57 runs batted, and 399 at bats. It's pitched by Brown. Ground ball to second. Cairo backhands it, rifles the first, although stretches and has him for the out. So 1 down now for the number 9 hitter, Orlando Cabrera. Cabrera 249 against righty pitching, 264 overall, 10 homers, 62 runs batted, and 618 at bats. Pitch to Cabrera. Infield range. Check. High chopper to short. Jeter's waiting on it. 43% chance of being safe. And he beats it out. So Cabrera legs out an infield single. 1 down. Let's check his running ability here. Where is it? 16 solo bases, 4 stealing. Alright, I think we're going to try to run with Cabrera. Steal. Cabrera's first steal. 61% chance. We're going to try it. Worst comes to worst, we'll have Johnny Damon leading off next inning. So let's try it. See if he can get the jump. 44% chance. Cabrera dives back safely. Yep, so he cannot get the jump. Brown is ready. Pitch to the 2 pitch. High fly to center. Lofton's there and makes the catch. So after 2 full, it remains Red Sox 3, Yankees 3. Oh, actually, sorry, that's only 2 outs. Never mind. Let's see if he can get the jump now. Let's try the steal again. So there's only 1 out, so it wouldn't have been Damon leading off. So let's see here, 61% chance. We're going to try it again. See if he can get the jump. Nope, can't get a good lead. Brown very good at holding base runners close. This pitch to Bellhorn. Bellhorn 0 for 1 on the day. I think it was. And he'll go down on strikes. Inside corner. And that'll do it for the Red Sox. Jeter, Sheffield, and Rodriguez. Jeter flew out to right center his first time up. Arroyo delivers and strikes him out. So Arroyo gets his 3rd strikeout of the day. That brings up Gary Sheffield. Pitch by Arroyo. Range check. Range check on Miller. 41% chance of getting out. Can't get it. And it's going to be a base hit for Sheffield. So that'll bring up A-Rod, who popped out to 3rd his first time up. Sheffield being held on by Millar. Arroyo looks in for the sign, looks at the runner, kicks and delivers. 1-0 pitch. It's going to be a high fly to center. Going back, and he's got it for the out. That'll bring up Matsui now. Matsui doubled and scored. Sheffield being held on by Millard. 2 outs now. Here's the pitch to Matsui. Arroyo being very careful. He'll draw the walk. So go ahead run in scoring position now. 2 down. Arroyo will go back to his original position, not holding on Matsui. 2 down and a runner in second also. Trying to bring up Jorge Posada. Pitch to the plate. Oh, a bizarre play here. It's not going to be good, maybe. Or pitch in the dirt. Gets past Veritek and rolls to the backstop. And runners will move up. So it looks like it might be a pass ball, possibly. So it looks like. Oh, no, wait. Strike 3. It was a strike 3, sorry. Yeah, so Veritek unable to handle the pitch in the dirt, and Posada reaches. So that's going to load the bases for John Olerud. All right, Olerud 1 for 1 with an RBI on the day. Arroyo looks in for the sign, looks at the runner's kicks and delivers the 1-2 pitch. And he hits the batter. Sheffield will score the go-ahead run. So that one gets away from Arroyo, and the Yankees will take the first lead of the day, 4-3. That'll bring up Cairo. He homered to left his first time up, 2-run shot. Bases loaded now for Cairo. Arroyo looks in for the sign, delivers. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. Sorry, short. Cabrera backhands it, flips to second, and that'll do it for the Yankees. So the Yankees do score the go-ahead run on the hit batsman after the bases were loaded. And the Yankees now lead 4-3. So I think that's the first. No, the Yankees did have a 1-0 lead in Game 2 very shortly, until that was erased by Johnny Damon. So I think Johnny Damon didn't hit the home run his second time up. So yeah, it wasn't in the first inning, I don't think. Anyway, Ortiz, Ramirez, and Veritek up for the Red Sox, down by a run now. Brown with a 1-run lead now. Ortiz up to the plate. He'll draw the walk. Brown being very careful with him after he homered off him back in the first. So the tying run on first now. He'll be being held on by Olerud. Ortiz not a threat to steal. Going to bring up Ramirez. Ramirez, I believe, walked his first time up. Payoff pitch. And takes a big cut and misses. So Ramirez trying to go deep and comes up empty. There's one down. Bringing up Jason Veritek. Doubled, had an RBI double his first time up. It's going to be a high fly to right. Oh, sorry, to left. And so he drifts over for out number 2. That'll be up Trot Nixon. He'll try to extend the inning. It's 0 for 1 on the day. Deep drive by Nixon. 70% chance of being fair. And it's foul. So just 30% chance of being foul, and it ends up being foul. And Nixon back in the box. Here's the pitch. This time it's just a soft grounder to Rodriguez at third. At first, sorry. Olerud comes up, makes the play, and tosses it to Brown covering for the out. So that'll do it for the Red Sox. As Kenny Lofton comes up and ground out to short. Yeah, so sometimes this is hard to see whether or not it's going to be left field or right field because it has both left and right on the line there. So you got to kind of guess until it shows. All right, so Kenny Lofton up to the plate now. He'll lead it off for the Yankees here in the top of the fourth, up 4-3. Here's the pitch by Arroyo. Ground ball to short. Routine. Cabrera has it. Throws the first for the out. So 1 up and 1 down. That brings up Bernie Williams. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And it's going to be a ground ball out to third. Sorry, to first. And Millar will make the play unassisted. Go up 2 down. Picks up Jeter. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball to short. Cabrera has it, fires the first, and that'll do it as the Yankees go in order in the fourth. So Arroyo needed that 1-2-3 inning. So Brown still with a 1-run lead. Face Millar grounded out his first time. Brown kicks and deals. Millar gets a hold of one here. Deep drive, top of the wall. Just missed knocking that one out. And Millar will have himself a leadoff double. So tying run in scoring position. We'll bring up Bill Miller. Brown gets a sign from Posada. And Bill Miller will draw the walk. So Millar at second, Miller at first. Infield's going to play in. Expecting Cabrera to bunt. I think we are going to have him bunt. And you got success, 47% chance of success. Bunts to the left of the mound. Brown comes out the mound. Nice pickup. Rifles to third. And they get the lead runner. So Cabrera bunted a little too hard. They get the lead runner. So runners on first and second for Johnny Damon. Infield playing back. He'll swing away. Payoff pitch. And Damon will go down on strikes. Swinging. So 2 down now. Brings up Mark Bellhorn. He struck out both times against Brown. Here's the pitch. And this time he'll draw the walk. So that's going to load the bases for Big Papi, who has already homered today. 2-run shot back in the first. So Brown looks in for the sign. Ortiz right in the box, ready to grip and rip. Pitch to the plate. Ooh, an umpire question mark. 67% chance of wild pitch. This could score a run. Pitch in the dirt. Scoots past Posada. Millar will come in from third as the runners move up. So the Red Sox tie the game on that wild pitch by Brown. Ortiz back in the box. Full count. And he's being very careful with Ortiz now with the open base. So to load the bases doesn't get any easier for Brown as now he has to face Ramirez, who's walked and scored and struck out. Brown looks in for the sign. Runners get their leads. Runners will be off in the pitch with 2 down. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. Long fly ball to center. Lofton chasing it and catches it. Up to it and makes the catch. So the Red Sox do score a run on the wild pitch. And the game's tied at 4 now as we head to the 5th. It's a new ball game once again. Sheffield, Rodriguez, and Matsui. They're stirring in the Red Sox pen. Pitch to Sheffield. Fly ball well to left. Ramirez heading back after it. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. So that'll bring up A-Rod. He's been quiet today, 0 for 2. Here's the windup and the pitch. Hard ground ball to second. Bellhorn scoops it up, guns the first, and Millar is out. So 2 up and 2 down in the Yankee 5th. Brings up Matsui. He's doubled and walked. Looks like Paul Quantrill is going to come in now. So that'll be it for Brown. As he he's coming in now. he's warming up, sorry. As Matsui gets a hold of one, and that's a 394-foot blast, which I just missed. Top of the Green Monster. The Yankees retake the lead 5-4. And that's going to bring in, get somebody up in the Red Sox pen. Let's see. Mendoza, Leskanic, Wakefield, Embry, or Rivera. Take your pick. So who do we want to get up in the pen now? Let's see. We got a switch hitter. Now lefty, righty, lefty. So let's try to get a lefty up in the pen. So let's get a lefty going in the pen. I think we're going to have, do we want Ellen Embry? I think Mike Myers, possibly. We want Alan Embry. Embry was probably later on usually. All right, let's get Mike Myers up in the pen. All right, so Mike Myers has started to loosen up in the pen for Arroyo. Arroyo is giving up 5 runs. All right, so 2 down now. See if he can get out of the inning. They'll leave him in. Francona will leave him in to face Posada. Here's the pitch. Yeah, pitch. He's going to be hit by the pitch. So he hits the second batter of the day. Let's check the pen, see if he's ready yet. No, not ready yet. Alright, so Posada on first will be held on by Millar. Brings up Arroyo to the plate. But pauses and delivers. Ground ball to first. It looks like it's going to be a single. Base hit. Alright, so Mike Myers is going to come in to face Cairo. So that's going to be it for Arroyo. He's given up 5 runs, responsible for both runners on. Mike Myers coming for Arroyo. See if he can get out of it. So Mike Myers comes in, his first appearance of the series. He had a 5-1 record with a 4.64 earned run average, 1.59 whip, 42 2/3 innings, allows 5 home runs, 23 walks, 32 strikeouts. Myers looks in for the sign. He has to pitch to Cairo, who was already homered today. And he gets a big strikeout here. So it keeps it a 1-run game. So it'll bring up Veritek, Nixon, and Millar here halfway through. The Red Sox bottom of the 5th. So Veritek's in the box. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. RBI double. Brown still out on the hill. Quantrill is ready to come in when necessary. The 1-1 pitch. Hard ground to second. Cairo makes the play. Right from first and over. He's out. So that'll bring up Trot Nixon. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to first twice. Brown kicks and delivers. Outfield range check on Sheffield. 51% chance of falling in there. And it'll fall in there, bounce off the wall. And Nixon's in there with a double, so tying run in scoring position. 1 down for Kevin Millar. Base hit will tie the game, most likely. Alright, so Millar up to the plate now. Quantrill in there now. Quantrill checks the runner. He might have been in there about it before. No possible error check. 31% chance of an error. Millar swings, dribble it to the mound. Quantrill comes off, throws to first. Airmails it. Past Olerud. Nixon will score. So that's going to be an unearned run there. But the Red Sox will take it, and we want to send him? No. So it'll bring up Bill Miller. Millar in scoring position now, representing the go-ahead run. 1 run already in this inning. Quantrill, let's go with his stats. He was 7-3 for the season. 95 1/3 innings pitched. 151 whip, 472 ERA. So he's made I think he's had 1 appearance in the series so far. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. Flips to Quantrill covering as Millar moves to third. But now with 2 down. So I'll bring up Cabrera. He's singled and sacrificed to a fielder's choice. His first time up. Well, first 2 times up. Quantrill kicks and delivers to Cabrera. Cabrera trying to put the Red Sox up. Ooh, error check. We'll take it anywhere we can get it. 26% chance of an error. Short fly ball right. Mitsuri ranging in, and he's got it. The Red Sox do push across a run, and it's all knotted up at 5 as we head to the 6th. Brings up Lofton. He's grounded out twice. Myers back in there. And Myers strikes out his second batter. He's faced 2 and he struck out 2. So Myers has been dealing today. Red Sox will get somebody else up in the pen. So we don't want him facing Sheffield on Jeter. Yeah, we don't want him facing at least Sheffield. We might have to face Jeter, but let's see here. Who are we going to bring in? Skanek? This will warm up with Skanek. I really want to bring him in. Alrighty, so Bernie Williams will switch around and bat righty against the lefty Myers. Myers looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Infield's range check. High chopper to second. Bellhorn waiting on it. 43% chance for the out. Fields it. Throws to first. Close play. 80% chance of being safe. And he'll beat it out. Leaves legs out. An infield single. So to bring up Jeter, he's been quiet today, 0 for 3, and Skanek not ready yet, so Myers will have to face him as Veritek goes to the mound, trying to buy Skanek some time. He's back behind the plate, Millar holding on Williams at first. Myers looks in for the sign, looks at the runner, kicks and delivers. Hard ground ball to second. Second one back to first, and they turn two. So top of the order for the Red Sox, Damon, Bellhorn, and Keys against Quantrill. Game still knotted up at 5 as we head to the home half of the 6th. So Damon in the box now. Damon 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right at first. Elwood backhands it, takes himself for the out. So it'll bring up Bellhorn. Struck out twice and walked. This time he'll put it in play. High fly to left. Mitsui drifts over. Makes the easy catch. So 2 up and 2 down. Bringing us some Big Papi. He homered back in the first, put the Red Sox up 2-0 at the time. And he's walked twice since then. So he's been on base all 3 times. Quantrill looks in for the sign. He has to pitch to Papi. Long fly ball to center. Deep center field. Lofton going back. Stays in the park though, and Lofton will make the catch. Hit it a mile, but not far enough. So the Red Sox go quietly, or go in order anyway, in the 6th, and we head to the 7th. The game knotted at 5. And that is going to be it for Myers. Did he tire out? Yeah, looks like he might have tired out. So I'm going to get somebody up again. Warmed up once. Okay, let's get Laskanek. Okay. Hopefully it won't take him that long. Or it will. I think he would still be fairly warm, but I guess not. Alrighty, so is there any way I can... I don't think there's any way I can do a mound visit. If there is, I don't see it. Anyway, if you guys played this before and you know how to do a mound visit, please let me know in the comments so I can do that for next game. I mean, it's not under options, that's volume and stuff. So, anyway, Myers back in for his 3rd inning of work. Sheffield in the box. Here's the windup in the pitch by Myers. Bizarre play here. Let's see what it's going to be. Sinking line to the right. Nixon. Snow cone catch. So, woo. All right, that'll bring up A-Rod. He's quietly been 0 for 3 today. He hasn't done much, but One swing of the bat could change that. Hopefully not. So Myers gets the sign from Veritek. Here's the pitch to A-Rod. Kicks and delivers. And A-Rod is going to reach for the first time today, a base hit. So he'll be held on by Millar. That'll bring up Matsui, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Lefty on lefty. This is probably going to be Myers' last batter. Hard ground ball to second. Very short, whatever. And they're going to turn 2. That'll do it for the Yankees in the 7th. And we are going to bring in... No, we have to sit him down again. Okay. So I don't think he's available. Yeah, it's a little tricky finding one to bring in the reliever because we want to bring him in now for the next inning, but apparently you got to warm him up just at the right time. So let's get up. I guess Ramiro Mendoza, we're going to have him warming up. Okay. All right, got to pay attention to that. All right, Tom Gordon in there. Tom Gordon, 9-4 record on the season, 4 saves, 89 2/3 innings pitched. ERA of just 2.21 and a whip of below 1 at 0.88. Ramirez in the box. Here's the pitch. Error check. Matsui in left. 26% chance of an error. Matsui ranging in, and he's got it. So to bring up Veritek, he's got an RBI double, 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch by Gordon. Veritek will draw the 1-out walk. So the go-ahead run on base, Veritek will be held on by Olerud. Gonna make the substitution. I'm going to bring in Mendoza now. Not eligible. Can't bring him in as a pitcher. Just to say he's ready. Yeah, better not tell me that he's tired. Alrighty. So Nixon up to the plate now. Nixon struggled against lefty pitches, hitting just 133. Alright, I'll let him hit. And thankfully, well, I guess for that, he gets hit by the pitch. But it's not, seems to be okay, thankfully. Alright, so Red Sox with a rally, first and second. Nobody, 1 out. Millar with a chance to put the Red Sox back in the lead. Fans are on their feet. It's going to be a long fly to, looks like left field. Sorry, heading back. Makes the catch as the runners stay put. Oh, Veritek's going to tag up. Yeah, he'll stay put. Alrighty, Bill Miller, hitless on the day, 0 for 2 with a walk. See if he can do it. Hard ground ball to short. Jeter makes the play, underhanded toss to second, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So we'll head to the 8th with the game still knotted at 7. I mean at 5. That's what in the top of the 8th now, and we will bring in Mendoza. Mendoza will come in for Myers. Myers did a fine job. I think he did allow 1 run, but he pitched well overall. All right, game knotted at 5. Mendoza, Mario Mendoza out there. Is it Mario? No, not Mario Mendoza. Ramiro Mendoza. Mario Mendoza is the Mendoza line guy. Not a pitcher. All right, so he'll face Posada, Olerud, and Cairo here in the Yankee 8th. Game knotted at 5. Here's the pitch to Posada. Soft roll at first. Miller comes and makes the play, and tosses Mendoza covering for out number 1. That'll be a Bowroad. He's 2 for 2. Also been hit by a pitch. 1-2 pitch. High fly to center. Damon camps under it and makes a catch for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down. That'll bring up Cairo. He homered back in the first. Tie the game at 3. Cairo in the box. Mendoza looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Proctor is getting up and throwing in the Yankee pen. Ground ball to short. Cabrera picks up, throws the first. And that'll do it for the Yankees as they go quietly in the 8th. So Cabrera, Damon, and Bellhorn up for the Red Sox. Scott Proctor in the game. 2-1 record for the season with a 5.40 earned average, 1.72 whip in 25 innings pitched. Cabrera in the box. Here's the pitch. Pop-up. Rodriguez drifts over and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Damon. He's 1 for 4, singled back in the first. Ground ball to first. Arroyo fields it, takes to the bag himself for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox. 8th brings up Mark Bellhorn. He's 0 for 3 on the day with a walk. And he'll get his first hit of the day. Base hit to center. Red Sox with 2-out base runner. They'll bring up Big Papi David Ortiz, who's already homered once today. Looks like Rivera is in there pitching for the Yankees now. Didn't see that. 4-2 record with a 1.94 earned run average, 1.08 whip, and 78 2/3 innings pitch. Bellhorn gets his lead. Ortiz ready to grip and rip. And Ortiz takes a big cut and comes up empty. So that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 8th and remains tied at 5 as we head to the 9th. Mendoza back in for his second inning of work. And Red Sox are going to have Embry. Embry will start warming up. And I think we're going to get somebody else up too. Mike Timlin, I guess. Alright, so double-barreled action in the Red Sox pen. Lofton will lead it off. Mendoza looks in for the sign, delivers. High fly. To left. Miller flips over and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll be Bernie Williams. He's got a pair of singles on the day, 2 for 4. Pitched by Mendoza. Uh-oh, we have a bizarre play here. Mendoza might have been injured. Trainers come out to check him. Oh, that's interesting. Pie chart for being injured. He's coming out of the game. I think, well, you had somebody warming up. Okay, so we're going to bring in Mike Timlin. So Mike Timlin will come in. So Timlin, I think he's been in all 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. So Timlin 5-4 in the season with a 4.13 on average, 1.23 whip. Williams will bat lefty against the righty. Here's the pitch. 2-0 pitch. High fly. To right. Nixon's under it and makes the catch. So to bring up Derek Jeter. And I'm going to sit him down, Embry down. Can I sit him down? I guess I can't sit him down. Undo? Guess I can't. Anyway, Jeter up to the plate with 2 outs and the base is empty. Timlin looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch. High fly to center. Lazy fly ball. Damon drifts over and makes the catch for the out. The Yankees go in order. The Red Sox will try to walk it off here in the 9th, bottom of the 9th. It'll be the Ramirez, Veritek, and Nixon up for the Red Sox, heart of the order. Rivera back out there. Ramirez in the batter's box. Ramirez 0 for 3 with a walk on the day. He's definitely due. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. 3-2 pitch. Umpire check. And 40% chance of a hit. High pop-up. Posada under it and has it for the out. So Ramirez gets under one and pops it up for out number 1. Bring up Veritek. He's got an RBI double in the day. 1 for 3 with a walk. Pitch by Rivera. Infield range check. Posada comes out from behind the plate. 58% chance of being safe. And gets him on a close play. So 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox 9th. See if Trot Nixon can extend the inning. Nixon 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch by Rivera. Range check. Up the middle. Jeter has it. 40% chance of being safe. Deflects off his glove. Infield single for Nixon. So to bring up Kevin Millar. Millar 2 for 4 on the day. Fans on their feet. Sensing. And Millar is going to strike out right over the plate, unable to pull the trigger as Emil came in. Or they switched the pitchers really fast. They don't really give you hardly any notification. Doesn't like stop the game and tell you there's a substitution like Stratomatic in other games. But that's okay. We'll get used to it. So Emil punches him out, and that'll do it. So Timlin back out there for his second inning of work. Sheffield to lead it off as we go to extra innings. Possible error here. 89% chance of an error on Miller. Goes through his legs. So Miller Buckners it. And the go-ahead run is on. So let's see. We're going to warm up Embry. This is the second time he's warmed up, so we got to bring him in this time. Or it's losing. So Sheffield being held on by Millar at first. Rodriguez to the plate now. He's 1 for 4, singled his last time up. Full count pitch. Infield range check. Grounder deep in the hole, shortstop. Cabrera dives. 77% chance. Stops it. Guns it to first. And gets Rodriguez as Sheffield moves in scoring position. So it brings in Matsui, who's 2 for 3 on the day with a homer. Homer tied the game at 5. Veritek goes out to touch and goes back behind the plate. Sheffield gets his lead. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout as Gets Matsui on the changeup. So Timlin 1 out of way of getting out of it and keeping this a tie ball game. Posada's going to come to the plate. Do I bring Embry in? I'm going to stick with Timlin. So we'll probably lose Embry's usage here. Unless Posada gets on. Bellhorn dives. 47% chance of getting out. And gets him. A nice play by Bellhorn. Yeah, so that's it for Embry. We had to have him up just in case. Alright, so the Red Sox will try to walk it off here in the 10th now. With Miller, Cabrera, and Damon. Rivera back out there again. I thought Emma was brought in. Maybe Emma was warming up. I don't know. Anyway. And he gets Miller, strikes him out. Swinging for out number 1 on the pitch in the dirt. So to bring up Cabrera, he's 1 for 4 on the day. And strikes him out. So 2 strikeouts in the Red Sox. So to bring up the top of the order, Damon. Damon 1 for 5 on the day. Here's the pitch, and Damon will draw the 2-out walk. And I think we're going to see if Damon can get a lead and get in scoring position. Fans on their feet here at Fenway. 79% chance. We're going to try it. See if he can get the jump. 32% chance. Goes over to first. Try again. I don't think we get a chance to do it now. Nope, can't do it. Alright. I'm going to swing away with Bellhorn. Oh, it looks like Bellhorn's going to get himself a base hit here. Through for a base hit. Damon round second, but he'll hold there. No, he won't. He'll go to third. 94% chance. So we're going to try it. So run is at the corners with 2 down. Winning run at third. Big Papi with a chance to be the hero. They're going to put him on. So he'll face Ramirez now with the bases loaded. Canyon Sturt's in there now. Sturt's with a 6-2 record. 5.47 ERA. 1.40 whip. Can I warm somebody up in the bullpen? Let's see. Warm up Keith Folk. Yep, I'm gonna. Tim will probably be tired. Alright. Well, we won't need him if Ramirez can walk it off here. Bases loaded. Posada goes out to talk to Sturtz. Goes back behind the plate. Ramirez trying to be the hero here. Ramirez hitless on the day with a walk. Hit would be big now. Sturtz pitches. And it's going to be a ground ball base hit. And Damon will come around to score. And the Red Sox walk it off here in Game 3, the bottom of the 10th, as Ramirez is the hero. 6-5. The Red Sox go up with a commanding lead in the series now, up 3-0. Wow, what a difference from real life when they got blown out. I think 19-8 in this game, but they're able to battle it out and win it in the bottom of the 10th on the walk-off single by Manny Ramirez. 6-5. So let's check the box score. All right, so that we know who the hero of the game is today. Pretty easily, Manny Ramirez. But we'll take a look at the pitching first. Bronson Arroyo goes 4 2/3 innings, allowing 7 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, so he pretty much pitched about like he did in the actual game. Allowed 2 home runs. Mike Myers came in and pitched 2 1/3 innings, allowing 2 hits, no runs, so he pitched well. Striking out 2. Ramiro Mendoza comes in and pitched 1 1/3 scoreless innings, so the Red Sox bullpen held up today. And Mike Temlin comes in and pitched 1 2/3 innings, getting the win, striking out a batter. So for the Yankees, Kevin Brown went 4 1/3 innings, allowing 6 hits, 5 runs, only 4 of them earned, striking out 4 and allowing a home run to Ortiz. Paul Quantrill comes in, pitches the inning in 2/3, allowing 1 hit. Tom Gordon, 1/3 of an inning, walking a batter. Halsey, 2/3 of an inning. Proctor, 2/3 of an inning, allowing 1 hit. And Rivera will get the loss. Oh, is that Mariano Rivera in there? I think it is. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Mariano Rivera. So they hit Mariano Rivera as they did in the actual championship series, I believe. He went 2 innings, allowing 2 hits, and allowed that earned run, walking a batter and striking out 4. Okay, that makes sense now. I know I didn't recognize it being Mariano Rivera for some reason. I didn't. Tanyan Sturtz, me, I'm trying to forget about him. Allows that hit, though, which allowed the run to score, but that was charged to Rivera. All right, so let's take a look at the hitting. So Randy Ramirez will get player of the game. He just went 1 for 5, but that hit a big one, a walk-off single. Big Papi chipped in with a 2-run homer in the first. And that's pretty much it. Not too much exciting else for the Red Sox. A couple of guys, Nixon and Millar and Bellhorn, each with 2 hits. For the Yankees, I think Matsui is going to be their hitting star, 2 for 4, with 2 runs scored, including a double and a home run. Miguel Cairo had a 2-run homer also back in the second. All right, so that's your box score. Let me just scroll up. Not much to see there. Let's take a look at the summary, which will include the play-by-play. Yeah, pretty even all along there until the end. So we'll scroll through and stop every once in a while. So the scoring plays all highlighted in green. I like how they put the pie charts in there so you can check them all out. Just gotta hover over them. And there you go. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go back to the box. So like it as well. Alright, let's go to the league. Sorry. Home, back home. Let's look at the series. Alright, so yeah, so I hit this one by last time. I suspended the game. So that was not good. But anyway, this is game 4 of the series, unless it's game 2 there. The Red Sox won a thriller 6-5 in 10 innings. I'll close it out off camera. Unless I can close this out. No, there you go. Alright, let's exit the game. Alright, so the Fenway fans are treated to a thrilling victory by the Red Sox.